What is going on, guys? The Rising Draco back at you here, and this time we're gonna be playing a new game here. This is a game that I saw on Steam, and it's looking a lot of fun, and I wanted to play it for you guys here. As you can see, I did do a bit of a run here, but I do want to try it. I'm gonna do a new run with a tutorial on for you guys, so anybody who hasn't seen this game before can understand what is going on. And to anybody who has played the game before, that's fine. The farthest I have gone is like one past chop. That's all I'm gonna say, because I do not want to chance anything. Hey, you must be the new guy. I'll introduce myself later, but right now you should speak to the boss. He's here for your induction. I wouldn't keep him waiting if I were you. He's on your left. Over there. I'll meet you back here when you're done. That's what we're going to do for his voice, because I don't know what else to do. Hello, valued devotee. Thank you for choosing Uncle Pork Chops as your corporate benefactor. Congrat. Huh? You're not quite what I expected. Congratulations on becoming the proprietor of Little Mesa's Rocket Shop trademark. I'm required to ask if you have read the and consent to the contract. Sure. Good stuff. You are expected to pay regular rent payments as restitution for your new designation. You have 2 days to get yourself up and running with the help of that idiot Druce. After that, your rent will be due in 4 days, and it'll be 280. I'll see you then. Let's hope for our next conversation is a fruitful one. Cool. Let's go back to Druce. Sorry, that was a bit rushed back there. He's a bit of a scary fella, the boss, isn't he? As long as you follow what he says, you'll do okay. My name's Druce. I run the cafe. Pleasure to meet you. I'll be showing you around and getting you up and running, but first, we have some other business to attend to. A tradition, if you like. In the event of Uncle Chop's mechanic dies, it falls to the successor to inter their corpse. Sorry, this death stuff all freaks me out a bit. I've left the body in the basement of your new house. You should go get it, him, and come back here. Okay, so there is going to be one thing that's going to be carried over from last runs, but I'll tell you guys about that in a second. Christ, I think I'm gonna... We gotta get rid of him. Just bung him in the capsule you arrived in, and we'll shoot him off into space. I can't look at him for a second longer. Okay. Wait, that book, I recognize it. I think it's important. You should take it off him before you jettison him. Okay. And this is... Oh, that was terrible voice. Oh. I remember that book. It'll contain all the information you need to do your job. I would get intimately familiar with it if I were you. I get rid of the body. There's a control panel on the side of the capsule there. Boom. Goodbye, old man. Yeah. Fuck that dick. Now, last thing I do before getting is get the power on in your new abode. Follow me. You'll need to refill the fuel tank in your house uses. Don't worry, it's pretty simple stuff. I'll be there the whole time. Your new book will be more help than me anyway. Take out the tank and I'll show you the workshop. Do that. So yeah, like I said, I have played this game a little bit before, so I am going to know a lot of the stuff. I will go over everything with it for you guys, so that I'm not just leaving you guys in the dust or anything. You move the fuel tank, nice. Right, follow me to the workshop. I have got yeah, like I said, I'll tell you guys once we get through the tutorial here, showing you guys how everything kind of works. I forgot about this. We cleared out a bunch of junk and got a new machine, but I didn't get it around to unpacking it. This crate contains a refuel station. You should unpack it and then we can continue. Cool. The fuel tank was in your house shop. You can just bin it and we'll buy a new one from Meatball Shop. Don't worry, I'm buying. I'm not gonna get rid of it actually, because I'll show you guys why in a moment. Great, just refill it at the refuel station. All the instructions are in that book of yours. Oh, and be careful about overfilling. It fills up fast, and if you break the canister, you'll have to grab another. Yeah, so what you do with this one, let's pop it in here, lock it in place, and pull the lever. It starts to go pretty fast at the end, and you want to get it as close to full as possible. You can do small little flips of the lever just to try and do that, to try and make it so you can do that easier. Sick. Let's get back to your house and pop that new tank and close everything up. Interact, put it back in there. We do that, and then we can use this, and you can use a toggle on this in order to change the direction of it. And then we do that lever and close it back up. Nice work. Phew, glad that's over with. You should go to bed, and big day tomorrow, and you need your rest. Okay, we go to bed now. We are still going to be in the tutorial here. The third day is when we start our stuff. Morning. Hope you slept all right. Now let's show you the rest of the station. Lots of stuff to do today. Follow me. Oh. Christ, there's a bunch of fuckers in here already. Well, this is the cafe, my domain. I'm the one who keeps customers happy while they're waiting for you to sort out their ships, sort their ships out. So do your best to keep me happy, hey? Nah, just kidding. Feel free to have a coffee whenever you fancy. Now let me show you where you clock in. Clock in here at the beginning of every day. You can't start work until you do. That's the boss's rule. Clock in now, and we'll move on. All right, so you take, my name is Wilbur. Do that. Punch the card. Put it in the out slot. Training day. Onwards. You can call customers here from this phone booth phone here. There's always a couple of customers waiting. Some jobs will be easier, some will be harder. Generally, the more you get more money for harder jobs, but they might take you a little longer. All right, select the job. It's training day, so there will be only one. Well, apparently we're supposed to have a honk pancake stacker, but and it comes down. What? Bruce? But how? I am more powerful than you could ever imagine. Fear me. Hehe. Now fix my fucking ship. When you're done, go ring the bell next to the phone. I'll tell you how you did and how much money you've earned. Did you grab the checklist? Is it printed out? Yes, I did. Okay, great. I'll tell you roughly what needs to be done for a particular job so you can keep on track. Oh, and there's a new machine in your workshop that needs unpacking. It's important for this job. Now get going. We can use W and S in order to up, lower and do stuff to that. Fluid station, put that right there. So this is the oil. So each of the different types of modules on a ship can be identified with one of these. And some of them are also something else, but we'll get to that. So this one is going to be upside down line triangles. That's kind of how I say it. Upside down line triangle 2 dot. So it's going to be the second one. So now you can do this. So you can familiarize yourself with this. So A is the oil level. B is the the 2 fluid ports. C is the oil lever. D is the vent, the heat vent, and E is the lashes. And you can use left click in order to and it tells you how to correct the issue and everything like that. I'll kind of go through this because I already have this one memorized off the top of my head. So I always check to make sure there's nothing that needs to be done inside. So you take the screwdriver, undo these, and there's like 4 things you need to check when you're inside of one of these. So one is the wires here. So just make sure that basically they're all going straight across to the closest one for the most part. That's on the opposite side. Next, you want to check to make sure there is a heatsink that is not broken, which there is, so we don't have to worry about that. That's also checked by pressing this button. If it is not working, this will be probably around like somewhere in here, and then when you click this, it won't start to go down like it did. Here's a pump. So this allows us to be able to pump liquid in and out. This is a pancake stack, which I'll get to a little bit later when we actually need to make one. There's a machine inside that you can buy for the shop that does that. And this is our lever that we use to fill and to empty the oil. So what we need to do here is come over to the shop and grab a canister. Fill that up with oil because we need to get the oil to the correct level. Go back over to the ship, press E on it, and like I said, this is the inlet, and if you put it up, that's when it fills with oil. You want to get it as close to being in the middle as possible. I turned off the pump, that's why. So yeah, that's perfect. It should actually give us a bonus for having that. And we do need to make sure we close everything back up, and it does a little ding when it actually finishes. So that's everything there, and that's our whole checklist. So now we just hit E, and perfect. It's a perfect oil fill, so that gives us an extra $5, and we repaired the incorrect oil quantity. Hit approve, and we get paid $25 for that. Nice job, you nailed it. Now now is when a happy customer will leave. So I'm gonna go and move my ship. That's all for your induction. Don't forget to clock out. I'll catch you tomorrow for your first day. So then we're just gonna go ahead and clock out, and boom. I don't know why, but that just makes me happy. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Before we do that, I believe that there's okay, no. So I can't go down. Oh, it's probably because it's still tutorial technically. But I'll show you guys what is something down in the basement in the beginning of the next day here. To do the basement, we also have a lot of coins, so we want to do this. So this is our meta progression in this game. Like I said, this is a roguelite. So basically there is meta progression in this game, unlike a roguelike. It generally does not have meta progressions. I I have a couple of these already. So we have an auto repair thing in our storage, which wasn't available at the time. We have floodlights so that if we need to, we can extend our workday, but it costs 250. Running shoes, just because I want to be a little bit faster. We got a force shield to protect us from meteorites and stuff like that. And then we have, I bought this because I did not want to continue doing refuel jobs. What I am currently saving up for is starting with the electric wrench, because I do not like the electric or the having to use the wrench. It's a pain in my butt. So yeah, that's the entire game. Your rent is, your first rent payment will be 280 and it's due in 3 days. I'll see you then. Let's hope our next conversation is a fruitful one. Cool. There's also a speakeasy down here where you can go and talk to some people. Clears throat. Need someone taken care of. A special offer for my first client. I'll get it done and most of the money back to you. It looks like there's no one upstairs, but let's check the rest of the bar. This dude's usually just talking. I built a Taos shear emitter a while back. It's supposed to, well, obviously, you know, who wouldn't? Anyway, I got it wrong, and now it just makes everyone in the room tremble. It's not the tech I was looking to create, but I'd be lying if I said it didn't get some mileage out of it. Interesting. Hey Juice. People are so hard on my coffee, Wilbert. I'm just kidding. I'm just doing my best, you know. What is coffee brewed by a literal god somehow not good enough for you? Jeez. Entitlement. So what if it's a little burnt? It's delicious. Alrighty. 2 days until rent, so now we can select a job. I like to go for whatever is the easiest, but it also pays good money. I think that this one will be easier. It also gets me to show off some of the cool things that are in this game, some more of the stuff. So we got to fix the rebreather module and un-F the Esser, as the person who I watched play this first and got me to play it said it. Do aid my crusade, do your duty, do your part. Okay, buddy. Weirdo. Another thing that I found out is that you should check each of these, because there's a reason why, and I'll bring that up when it comes to it. So this is the rebreather. Actually, I love fixing this thing. So there are a couple things that we have to check here. So first thing is, as you can see, this filament is not working. So we're just going to toss this in the trash here. And then we can go ahead and take this. Make sure it's actually, no, we don't need to do that. Look at it. These are both fine, and it's not something that we're actually going to be able to do anything with. So we'll go ahead and just leave that. Okay, so this is not, this filter is broken. You can't really see it now, but you can kind of see it when I do that. There are things showing that it's gonna blow out steam, and I'll keep it around just so I can show you guys what I mean by that. Oh, actually, let's check the other stuff on it before we go back. Pancake stack up here is valid, so we don't have to worry about that for this one. It looks like we have enough food here. Our trees are fine. We just need one more snail. So here we can come over to the shop, we can buy a snail, and you can see here, for some reason it occasionally pops up, occasionally it doesn't. But we need that. We need a pump, because this one is obviously quite broken. We are going to just toss this one in the trash here. Don't really care about it too much. I'm going to keep this because I do have that repair module that I told you guys about in the storage. So we can go ahead and toss this in there, and it should be repaired by tomorrow. It'll be repaired for tomorrow. So I think that was it. No, we need a filament too. So once we do this into the rebreather, go ahead and toss this up there, and you need to put this in first and then put in the pump, turn on the pump, and then we need to put in another snail. And that the way that we know that this is done correctly is these turn red. Just gonna make sure we lock everything back up, close that, close this, and close these. Fantastic. We got our rebreather up and running. We are going to just check the oil real quick. Obviously I know I don't really care about it. Let's just do this. I'm gonna make sure it gets up to the perfect level. Come on. God, I am so bad at timing this. That's close enough. And there are, like I said, there are reasons why. I'm just gonna open this up, look around, make sure we're fine. Looks all good. If you know, you know, but it's whatever. So this is the ester. I'm gonna try not, I'm actually gonna try and not swear as much. I'm gonna try and, as I have been. As you can see, there's a bunch of feces in here, but we do need a pump first, and I'll show you how I knew that in a moment. Basically, oh wait, wrong one. Basically right here, there is a missing pump spot, so we can turn that on. So we can use this hose once we open this up to spray out all this stuff. We use a scroll wheel in order to adjust the power of this, because we're gonna need to do more power for it up here and less power for down there. We just spray it out. Looks pretty good. Put that back in there, close that up, and pull the lever. See, oh wait, yep, we need to put that back up there, because this basically this is the water hose, and going up means that it is for the toilet, going down means it's for the hose. So then and the way we check this is just by pulling that lever, make sure it flushes properly and fills back up, and it does. And that should be it. Fantastic. So that is everything for us there. Got $210 for that one thing there. Hey bud, you have my gratitude and the blessing of the gallant one. Spill blood in his name. I don't think I will, bud. So let's go ahead and find us a new job here. These are both basically even, except I don't like doing headlights, so we're gonna do this one. Headlights aren't bad. They're just, sometimes there are two of them, and I just don't. I'm lazy. All right. Oh my God, are you a cat? Okay, bud. All right. Fix the oil module and adjust the oil to correct level. Let's check everything real quick. Like I said, we're just checking. Make sure we close everything up proper. Ooh, is there anything in here? Yeah, so you can enter ships and look for stuff. Unfortunately, in that one, there is nothing. We're gonna check the fuel module. Nothing in here. I don't think. Yeah, so that's fine. What's this one? Rebreather. Let's go ahead and open it up real quick. Nothing in here, so we'll just close that back up. And then we'll just go back down here, and these are the headlights. They are fine. That one's fine. That one's fine. There's nothing really gonna be wrong with them, because this is the only thing that they asked for. So yeah, as you can see, I can press this button and this is not going down at all. So we're gonna need to get in here and fix it up. open you up, and it's also missing a pump as well. So, and it's completely missing the heatsink. Pancake stack is fine. So we are gonna need to buy a heatsink and a pump real quick. Buy both of those. Put pump in, turn you on to there, and we do already have oil here, so we can go ahead and fill that up. Nothing else. Oh wait, put the sink back in, make sure to drain the heat out. Perfection. And then we can tighten this back up and we will be good to go here. And job confirmed. Get the perfect oil fill level that he paid us 83 coins just for that. Don't tell anyone I was here. Get it? Okay. You're a gelatinous cube. You have skulls in your body. Should I be scared of you? I probably should be scared of him. Hey, Magpie. All right, let's go ahead and select a job. So I don't have an encoder, so we are going to accept the question mark. So for tomorrow, I think I'm gonna buy the encoder, and so I'm gonna buy the Hong Pancake Stacker, and I'll show you guys in a second. Blah, 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 blah. I didn't grab the checklist yet. Fix the tomfoolery module. We're just gonna, like I said, we're gonna check all the time, make sure we are, there's nothing in here that we need to do. Oil. Perfection. Nothing in there. Rebreather. Once I find anything that I'm looking for, you'll understand as to why I'm looking through all this stuff all the time, even if there's nothing actually wrong with the modules. Fuel. Check that. We are good. Okay, so that's everything. So we're just on to the tomfoolery module, looks like. Yep, right here. So it looks like all three levels are, so for this, basically you have to play a platformer game in here, and this indicates which levels need to be done. I'm just gonna, before I do anything, I'm just gonna check inside. So this is a bolt we can take off real quick, and we're gonna open this up. So there's a light here, which if it's broken, you need to make sure you replace it, or else you'll have a small like vision area in the game. Don't know what square does, but and then these are your like forward, backwards, left and right controls. So you can, like, there's one of them that actually requires you to mix these up, and well, actually not for this, but for something else. That's for the VR, but so we don't have to worry about that. It's all good in there. I'm just doing it just to make sure it's all good. So what we need to do, wait, I don't have an encoder. Crud. So I could never figure out how to make this thing work, to be honest with you guys. If anybody knows in the comments, I know I need to put a fuse and a circuit board in there. But even after that, it just didn't work. So I mean, I'll still do it so that I can see if I can make it work. But so we put those two in, flip this back around. We need the encoder. That's how you do it. So we need the encoder. Cool. So we can do this temporarily here. We can use that, and then let's go ahead and buy a cartridge up top here that we need. So in order to use the encoder, you just go in here, put that in, and then we need to find each of the levels So it's all 3 levels need to be done. So we're going to need to do all of them. This is platform level 3. And you'll see what I mean by that in a moment. Go back to the tomfoolery module. Put that in there. Hit start. And now we need to just make our way through this. Oh no, I'm dead. So it just, if you end up dying to any of this stuff, it'll just start it at the end. So we're just gonna do that, and then this should be an easy. You know, that one's actually one of the easiest modules. So as you can see, that was level 3, and the 3rd thing lit up here. So now we need to go do 2 and 1. Hopefully this freaking it'll allow me to be able to purchase everything. Basically, you just turn this lever on until it gets to the top and then turn it off. Oh wait, it did not get all the way to the top apparently. See, it turned yellow, so it's the same as that thing. And we are good and big chillin' here. Whoops. All right, let me just complete that real quick. We got level 1 done now, so we just need level 2. Level 2 is actually the most annoying for me out of all of the 3. Yeah, level 2 is by far the worst in my opinion. Most difficult to play. So for each of these episodes, I think I'm going to go through one full day. The only reason that I'm doing more than that for today is because of the unless the day's really fast, but we'll see. We shall. God dang it. Fantastic. We got through portion 1. Awesome. And there are spikes that I cannot touch, that if you're wondering why. And this is, I like how I said it was difficult and I just did it all first try. So that's everything for this car actually, or for this ship. Perfect. We got all the tomfoolery modules. We got 180 for that. I think we gained a little bit of money on that. Let's go ahead and talk to him. Blah, blah, blah. Thank you for the tip, bud. All right, so we do have 2 days left till rent. Hi, buddy. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna buy the first 2 things here, and then we need to buy a workshop expansion. So we're gonna buy this one. It's actually gonna put us in debt a little bit, but it's fine. It's fine. Those will come tomorrow, and then we should be able to make up our money with the new things that we got. Sorry, Wilbur. Restroom's out of commission today. The customer, well, maybe don't worry about it. It's a me problem anyway. Just steer clear, eh? Okay. Not gonna press you for anything with that. So we can go ahead and do that. And we are gonna be done for the night. We can check the I don't think there's anything else that appears here later, so yeah, it looks like just every day we should check that just to make sure there's nothing else that we can do. But yeah, I'll give credit in the comments or in the description, but the guy that I started watching this from was Alexa. He's really fun. He does a lot of roguelike videos and he's a lot of fun. Yep, there it is. Go deal with the ship, well, and I'll deal with the dead guy. For this first episode, I think we're gonna actually cut it off here. I'm really enjoying, I love this game. It's a lot of fun, and you'll see as it goes on, it gets even more fun and a lot more difficult. I have died plenty of times because I just make one small mistake or something. So you'll see what that looks like probably in the next episode. We'll see how long each day takes and all that kind of stuff. We had to go through the tutorial today. It might be 2 days that we go through every episode. But other than that, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. And peace.